Wait, could this new DaYan Pyraminx actually dethrone the legendary Weilong? Look, I've been absolutely obsessed with my Weilong Pyraminx for years. It's gotten me through competitions, PRs, you name it. But when SpeedyGoneCuber sent me this brand new DaYan V3 M to test, I thought, okay, this better be good to even have a chance. This thing promises adjustable magnets, customizable tensions, all the premium features. But here's what I really want to know. Can it actually beat the cube that's been dominating my desk for years?
Hi everyone, SpeedyGoneCuber here, and today I'm going to be unboxing the brand new DaYan Pyraminx version 3 magnetic from speedcubing.org. Speedcubing.org is the best place to buy speed cubes, and whenever you order puzzles from their store, make sure to use the discount code SpeedyGoneCuber5 so you can get 5% off any orders, including Pyraminx.
I've been putting this through some serious testing for weeks now. Will my trusty Weilong finally meet its match? Or will it stay right where it belongs as my main? Let's find out exactly how this stacks up. Right out of the box, the puzzle felt quite nice to turn and very premium. It felt a lot like the DaYan Enhanced, and I was already getting some pretty decent times, but corner cutting wasn't great and the magnets felt quite weak. Luckily, I was able to adjust the center travel, the tension and magnet strength, giving it an even better feeling. Now, let me break down the adjustments for you. For center travel, there are 6 different settings to choose from, with 1 being the tightest and 6 being the loosest. To alter the center travel, take off the tips and rotate it clockwise. No adjustment tool is needed, which is pretty convenient. For tension, there are 8 different settings to choose from, with 1 being the weakest and 8 being the strongest. To alter the tension, take off one of the tips and rotate it anti-clockwise. And finally, for magnet strength, there are 5 different settings to choose from, with 1 being the weakest and 5 being the strongest. To alter the magnet strength, just take an edge piece out and move it anti-clockwise. Overall, there are 240 possible ways you can adjust this thing. That's insane. This puzzle can suit almost any person's turning style. So, is it a good Pyraminx? Yes. What you're watching now is a 2.66 average of 12 that I got on the DaYan, which is pretty good for me considering I average about 3 flat normally. It also feels really similar to the DaYan Pyraminx, so if you love the DaYan Pyra, you'll probably enjoy this one too. And by the way, the DaYan feels nothing like the Weilong, but I still get similar times on both. The DaYan Pyra is also very quiet. However, some disadvantages I've noticed are that the tips are a little bit stiff and also the corner cutting isn't the best, but if I'm turning super accurately, I barely notice this to be that much of an issue. However, I have noticed myself to be locking up a tiny bit more on the DaYan than I would on the Weilong. So is it my new main? I've been spending the past couple of weeks alternating between the DaYan and the Weilong, really putting them head to head, and honestly, I've come to the conclusion that I prefer the Weilong, and I'm going to keep maining the PyQ Weilong for competitions. Despite still being able to achieve many sub 3 averages on the DaYan, I am still slightly faster and more consistent on the Weilong. I still think the DaYan is a pretty good Pyraminx though, and this may become my backup main. Would I still recommend a new DaYan Pyra? Probably not. Don't get me wrong, this is still a fantastic Pyraminx, and if I'd never tried the Weilong, I'd happily use this for competitions. But here's the thing, the Weilong Pyraminx exists, the Weilong is £2 cheaper than the DaYan, and the Weilong is just better. In my opinion, you should probably just get the Weilong. But if you'd like to get a premium Pyraminx to add to your collection, you still can't go wrong with the DaYan. Thanks so much to Daniel at speedcubing.org for sending this Pyraminx for free to review. Seriously, the best online store to buy speed cubes and twisty puzzles. Don't forget to use the discount code SpeedyGoneCuber5 for 5% off any orders, and happy cubing!
Yes.